Alright, we set the chat to that one. And then you guys will not believe the glorious random animal generator that I've seen via Instagram or whatever. Oh, I should have put a link to this. And hello Magdella. Oh my gosh, it's a brand new day, a fresh new day, if I may say so. Yeah, something about the mucus is not going good. You're generating it? I'm bringing my trash can a little bit closer to me because I don't understand what's happening. You're saying, oh, your god, it smells like burnt flesh in here. You're donating your blood to the most worthy recipient, carpet. Wait, what did the carpet do to deserve your blood? Your blood. I can't tell if I'm feeling more plagued by mucuses. This is bizarre. But hello. Let's check out this random generation. The pancake of sick furring and suckness. Yeah. Alright, the base for this animal. Fishing cat. Is that a real animal? It doesn't sound like one. If I look up right now, fishing cat animal. Alright, that's pretty good. As a base. And by base we mean the shape of the body, right? Yeah, pretty sure. Okay. So it's like an elusive cat in India. Wow. This is gonna go great. They're saying the carpet is soft and comfy to lie on. I'm the patient zero of FEV. What's FEV? You're saying that's how it works. Okay. And then, what will the head be? An eastern bluebird. This is pretty good. Alright, I think I'm gonna start muting a little bit when I cough up my incredible mucuses. You've heard of the amazing digital circus. Get ready for the YouTubers' incredible mucuses. That's gonna be, yeah. Turn that all the way down. I'm truly baffled. You're saying I'll draw 2 lines by the end of the stream. Thank you for your excellent predictions. I have Jarro disease. You'll find out soon in the autopsy. Oh my gosh, you're betting 1.4 lines. Okay. What if I can do it? What if I can do it for real? I gotta believe. Okay. She was saying this was truly an amazing digital circus. The wax act, remember me. And you have to say goodbye, remember me. Another songful line. Alright, what are my brush settings happening here? Is that good? There's a minimum size. There's a... I do want to open advanced settings. Did they? They've updated this again. Yeah. That's fine, probably. Alright. Just go like that, please. And we'll figure that out as we go. Perfect. Perfect. Good night to Lodes. Thanks for chiming in and telling us, I don't know, some life updates. It's great to hear from you. You're saying cocoa in this economy is crazy. Draw the did he peed guy. He was a good guy. He did peed, but we love him. I do. I'm really inspired by your approach to this did he peed creature. Okay. And there's some thanks for the blood. A third or sixth blowing my nose. This is crazy. What am I producing mucus in response to? I don't even know. I don't even know. Seems like I should probably get some tea. Oh wow. Okay. So there's some Unk Alert. Unk Alert goes crazy. I'm drawing animals and I'm being believed in by myself. Let's see the fishing cat. And this is the fishing cat. It has sort of a long face. You're saying that I'm chopped and old. Cat distraction, check that out. Fishing cat. It's got a bit of a pointier face. Check that out, there we go. Fossil, 57 years old. Interesting. Interesting that you say that I'm 57 years old. There's no proof. There's no proof, everybody. There's no birth certificate. This is wild speculation. I'm about to be 50 years old. No wonder whenever there's a newcomer, they're coming in confused. So far, 0 lines in 8 minutes. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it for real. Here's... Okay, why is the minimum size? Am I just on a very big canvas? That's what's happening. Sure, let's go like that. A little bit darker. A little bit of this. Okay. I bet I can do this a little better than previous stuff too. And then let's draw like the shape of the head. The shape of the head is sort of like this, but the actual head will be a different animal. So then that will be a different thing. Here is this, and then it's very fluffy on the bottom. Yeah. Okay. So then -4 lines. Excuse me. You haven't. I'm not gonna let you see any of my undos from here on out. All right. This is ridiculous. -4 lines. All right. I'm looking for the eastern bluebird. Eastern bluebird in the random animal generator. This is a cute one. This is really cute. This is really cute. So sick, Squidward, look at us. Oh my. Dude, hopefully I can do this justice. A couple of these are fluffed up for the cold or for the winter. Just filed art bankruptcy. You are all beating me to death. For what reason? For what reason? Okay. Wow. I wonder if I should do it all pointy. It's so tempting to make it very round and cute. You are putting Squidward looking ass here. Come on. This is slander. This is slender. Guys. Foreclosure. Will we draw some tits as in the birds? Or some boobies the birds even? All I got is breasts, I'm sorry. Okay, what else have we got? Okay. We've got the shape of the head. Actually, what am I looking at here? We'll just like erase over parts as we go, I think. Now I have that Coco song stuck in my head. Remember me. After say goodbye, remember me. Won't let me make you cry. Okay, and then the bird goes in like that, and out like that, and and then the beak is happening like that. There's all kinds of feathers around the eye, and then we get more detail on the neck. I feel good about this concept, really, randomly generating an animal. I feel like it plays to my strengths, which you hardly ever get to see, because is this giving? I don't think it's giving Eastern Bluebird, actually. I tried. What are you saying over there? You watched Blood in Blood Out last night for the first time in a long time. Why does the ass look like Squidward's? I don't know! And then you're talking about some of the greatest boobies on screen you've seen. Is this a real movie? You're distracting me on my mission. Blood in, and Blood Out? 1993. Cool. It's an epic crime drama. I see. It is about a gang in East Los Angeles. Okay. Alright. What other images have I got? How can I capture the essence of this bluebird? It's not a platypus, not a Perry the platypus. You're saying Sifty is drawing you. Oh my gosh. If I may, you shall have a little friend right there. Okay. What is the best way to combine these two images? I think I was on the right track, basically. I was on the right track, but I want some better shapes out here to make it look more like the Eastern Bluebird. So go like that. Yeah. On, what is it? Wednesday? I got my first, like... Are the drawings sitting on each other? Good lord. You're saying your nose is a bit bigger and you're really being flattered right now. But what if the only way to win at life is to have the biggest sort of a nose? Think on it. You should be fencing people with it. And then I ran into my buddy that I was doing Tuesday art meetings with. Ran into this person at a type of a doctor's office, but I think we were there for different reasons. Okay, but this bluebird has such a cute quality to it. Is it from the roundness of the eye? He's riding the 1.4 lines beast. Excuse me. Let's put some detail on the head, maybe. A bluebird, an Eastern bluebird, has all of this color delineation. You know, if it keeps some of the bluebird features, then this could be a type of a griffin with a cat and a bird. That's exciting. What kind of ears? The ears of a red fox. This is exciting. Okay, red fox. A red fox. Those are really good fluffy ones. I feel like I'm getting great picks for my first try out here. Wow. Okay. So like from a side angle maybe? Red fox, let's do it. That's some of the most fun type of an ears to draw, if I may say so. Saying why does the arm come straight out of the head? Is it an octopus variant? Well, it's partially because I don't know what kind of a limb, what kind of a leg we're gonna get yet. So I'm not too worried about what kind of a leg we're gonna get yet. Alright, so here's one ear. It goes a little like that, a little like this, a little like this, and it's super fluffy. But there's more details like that coming later. So artistic, so artastic. Shall this just blend together? Is that good? I wonder. I feel like I could do a bunch of these. I want a different layer about this one, maybe. Can't believe you can even change tip shapes on Magma. Truly an amazing app. They have a lot of features, yeah. Okay. This eye is like this. And then let's put the opacity of the other one down so I can see what I'm doing a little. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, you can change tip shapes. Imagine. What a world. Changing tip shapes. This is the artwork is the only possible meaning that we can have here, is it? Oh my god. This one shall be a little bit lower than this one. And then go over like this. And the other one shall curve out this way. And have it like that. And then maybe this is approximately what it means to have red fox ears. Yeah. Alright, well that sort of overlaps a little bit. That feels like a slightly better positioning instead of what it was. Gosh. Yeah, when I saw this, somebody doing a video of this, but like all sped up naturally, I really felt like it was going to be right up my alley. I had my doubts too, of course, that I could finish it or anything like it over the course of a stream. But I mean, I guess you gotta hope, you gotta believe, you gotta believe. I tried to do drawing with the tried to do drawing with the eraser again. I keep trying to do that. Okay, turn that opacity back on. We have some red fox ears. Don't know if I'm capturing them to the best of my ability, but it's what I try to do. Wow. Sometimes I watch videos on like some kind of a drama happening in the art community, and then I'm very glad that I have not seen or heard of it ever. You're saying it's gonna have a bit of a leftward curve, remind you of something else, and then you're saying, guys, I'll feel so lonely. Your boyfriend's going out of the city tomorrow. You'll be home alone. Will you make a 3-day stream to keep you company? This is really tempting me to make a 3-day stream to keep you company. Is it okay if I do it like earlier or later, or at altogether random times? The ooh. I think there's gonna be a festival today. I don't know if I should go or if I should just rest. It's getting a bit close to the time when it would be to go or something. You're saying lonely, at least you have BF. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But then, do you know the struggle that it is to be clingy? Whenever I am feeling clingy, and then the person that I am clingy towards is away, I could simply die. I know it's over-exaggerating language. I could though. Oh my gosh, it's barely worth going to the grocery store or anywhere or anything. Why would anybody? You're saying you're a recovering clingy narcissist. You're saying that just feels like normal streaming. I guess I did. I just now I did specifically ask, is it okay if I do this, and then describe something that I just kind of do anyway. Okay, well, I guess if you see me, then you'll see me or something. Yeah, had none since last October. I hear they're just giving away boyfriends. Oh my gosh. Okay, eyes. A rosy maple moth. Dude. Rosy maple moth. All of these are things except for the first one that I've basically heard of. Whoa! Dude! Check this out. If I may show you a moth really quick. 3, 2, 1. Moth. It's the pink and yellow one. Check out the eyes on this thing. I hope none of these are AI because I really want to be drawing it. Drawing it so the eyes are all bugging out. What do I do with this? Oh my gosh. Okay. He's saying, call you conquest the way you're lonely. Reinventing the wheel over here. You've had men hit on you, but women just make 2 seconds of eye contact, and that's your opportunity. Interesting. Interesting. You're saying that's a straight up fairy? That's a mythical creature, right? I'm so excited. Let's draw this freaking fairy. This is the greatest. Okay, it's just the eyes though. So let's just try to align this as best we can. What does it look like from the side? Everyone shows it from the front. Rosy maple moth. It looks like from the side it can be too fluffy, that you can't even see its eyeballs because it's too fluffy. Oh, I finally found a side view. Wow. Wow. Alright, let's stay a little bit faithful to it. Put some fuzz in there. Does that do it though? Like the positioning on the head. Because there should be another one just sort of visible. Okay. Yeah, there's so many skull positionings that I could learn from in making these eyes. Alright, question for all of you. If you were on a first date with somebody and kissed them, and then afterward you asked if they have any diseases, and then they were like, yeah, I have herpes, but I didn't think it was a big deal. Would you be on a second date, or would you not be on a second date? This has happened to one of my friends, and I'm like glad that she locked in, but also I mean, I guess it's a different tolerance level for everyone. You're saying you're swinging. You're swinging! And not in the swinger way, right? So after the first kiss, if you ask if somebody has any diseases and they're like, herpes, but I didn't think it was a big deal, you're like punching, you would kick the person on the crotch, quite frankly. Yeah. Oh my gosh. She was all having a really fine time on the date because conversation with this guy did not feel like a chore for once. But she had like taken a chance on like an 11-year age gap. And then in their first kiss, he's like grinding and then tells her that he has herpes. And she already has like other health issues, so it's like it's a scare, you know, that something else could pile on there maybe. Yeah. And then after all of that, she was still feeling really like guilty for potentially ghosting and or blocking this guy. But I'm like, that's your health. That's your health. Yeah, ghosting is inconsiderate, but so was that, because what the hell? I don't know. They're swinging, a shooting, stabbing, Kicking. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like she and I both have the underreacting kind of a gene or something. I'm getting some excellent art here. Getting some excellent art on this magma, if I may. Do 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 do. Let's put some ribbons on it. Here's some ribbons. Oh, getting some notifications that one is napped up. Do do do. What else are we having? You're saying if you knew someone like that, I would make sure they knew not to do it again if you catch my vibe. Yeah. It was like, and then there were so many other red flags. I think one red flag is him saying that his ex-therapist made him fall in love. I think you gotta take responsibility for your own emotions, but I understand that developing crushes is tricky. But then that one wasn't a red flag to her. But then, oh my gosh, I know the herpes is the biggest one, and the fact that he probably wouldn't have volunteered it if she hadn't asked. But then she's all saying that she's like inexperienced and stuff and hasn't done anything with anyone, wouldn't go home with anybody, because that's just literally not her comfort level. She's waiting till marriage and all of that, and then this guy was like, he's not very sexually active either, but then offers to like take her home to his place on the first date, and I'm like, I feel like I am surprised that she wasn't harsher on her. You're saying apologies for TMI, but 16 to 28, you accumulated a lot of bodies and not in a serial killer way. It's a miracle of God that you haven't got the herp or a child. In fact, you sure you're not a daddy out there? You're saying who has herpes? You weren't paying attention and you were arting. Don't even worry about it. I'm putting a ribbon on your art right now, and the ribbon looks like a glorious sunflower or something, and it's for the number one art. The number one dude. There you go. You're saying your body count is in the negatives? Oh, like you interact with somebody and then their virginity grows back? That's amazing. Let's get you, I don't know, doing that. You're saying I just want to do that. Wish to learn your ways. There's a pill for HIV you can take. There's not shit for herpes you can take, right? Right. And I know there's the two different types of herpes. And this guy afterwards was like telling her, I've been sick because herpes has been giving me the anal fissures. And at every turn, she was like worried that she was going too harsh on him if she were to block him or to just ghost him. But no, that's but that he was throwing like a potential herpes your way. That I don't think there's something more harsh that you can do. There is scarcely something more harsh. You know, saying, you think if I told my wife I had a body count around 37, she would judge me. I mean, depends on hers too, maybe? What if hers is like 38? I don't know why I chose the number just one bigger than yours. Okay, 38 versus 36 compared to your 37. Oh my god. Oh, that's really funny. Or what if she had like amnesia, doesn't remember legitimately? Oh my gosh. All of this kind of reminds me of what's it called? Okay, wait. All of this reminds me of a Black Mirror episode, because I just yesterday watched the one where everyone has all of their memories as they live just recorded permanently, but then they can also project it and share it to other people. And so every single past relationship that you've had, you might be like replaying it in your mind. And so finding out about your current partner's past relationships could be stressful, because then you're like, what and whoever you're with is like in 4K in their head. And I don't know, that was a fun Black Mirror episode, just really diving into it. You're saying, I feel like people can want a partner that a virgin since you want your partner to be your first and vice versa. But if she judges you, you gotta get out of there, man. And then you're saying, when does celibacy reduce your body count? Like running an odometer back on a car. You feel like your odometer is being run back. I guess if you got with somebody new and then just did something kind of awkward, like you're learning it for the first time, that sets it back by 1. Yeah. You're saying people can have personal taste, but they shouldn't judge others. You'll make a post in Marketplace. Home delivery, sperm donation for free. Stay safe out there. Oh my god. What if somebody chops off your peanuts? Watch out. Oh my god. Okay, streaming. Random animal. Let's put that. I don't know if I'm gonna go out later today, but hopefully I'm capturing the beautiful buggy eye. You're saying every year virginity stacks and decreases your body count by 1. Not your penis. I've kind of lost the ability to say that word normally, almost, because it's too silly. Just the phrase "jorkin your peanuts," it's overtaken all of my vocabulary. Okay. Is this a big enough eyeball? They wouldn't chop down much. Just 0.2% your body mass. I see. Not even a primary peanuts. Wow, incredible. Scientists should study this individual, or part of the lores that they already have, huh? Alright. It might be an even rounder eye. Even more of a bug eye. Even rounder. Let's type something. And up next we'll be doing this is the most progress I've made on a drawing in a while. And it's not because you were reverse psychologying me, okay? It's because the concept of this drawing is really aligned. Meh? Warning, arachnophobia generated with a beta fish? Oh, it didn't stop on the beta fish. Okay, it stopped on an arachnid, a blue tick. Hold on, okay, blue tick. Why did it say arachnophobia generated? Is it because the name of this dog has tick in it? That's 4 words, honestly. Only one of them is tick. You can't be worrying about that, I think. Only one of those is tick. Okay, let's see this from the side. Wow. Cool. Oh, what are you saying? Your scariest hookup was a girl off Tinder at 2 a.m. and when you got there, it was apparent she was not fully mentally there, and she went to the bathroom and you ran the fuck out of there. Okay. Yeah. That sounds reasonable. You're saying you were that girl, you were just tired. Oh my god. And then you're saying TMI from you as well, but you were sleeping around a lot because you were in denial about your aceness. Interesting. It's a miracle you didn't catch anything during those years. Yeah. My friend who was getting kissed by herpes unk, 11 years older than her, was I don't know. I wonder if she will also have the asexual experience. I wonder if that is preferred, you know? And then in that case, I wonder how hard it will be for her to find like a hetero ace sort of a match. I don't know. We've known each other our entire lives basically. So I wonder if it can work out. I hope so. And then you're talking about 16 to 18 age gap. Are you tired today? You're always tired? And then you were teen, so it makes sense. It might have been a spider and you re-rolled. I think it picked up on the tick, you know? Another reason you love your boyfriend so much is that he doesn't judge you for it. That's very wonderful. Oh my gosh, I'm happy for you too. I'm very happy for you too. Okay, so the nose and are the nose and the mouth different things? No, it doesn't really specify the mouth. It just says the nose. I've already got a beak here. Already got a beak here. How do I want that to work? I like the shape of the beak. Did I just stick it on there? Ooh. Oh, sometimes bird noses are like inhaling at the top of the beak, yeah? Alright, that's where this goes, I guess. Top of the beak. Since the beak has a nose, you should change it. I think right here in this area is where we're putting this dog's nose on this randomly generated animal. I think. Okay. So, goes like this, goes like this, goes like this. The little dog's nose at the top of it all. I've never had a dog. So when there is a dog, I try to interact with it well. Okay. There you go, I think. And no, that's pretty small. Got that dog in him. You're saying you got a bad spawn point. You can't meet up with many people in this plane. Good lord. This is wild to think about. Just being on a plane all the time. You can meet up with Taylor Swift probably, who's also always on a plane. Okay. Yeah. It doesn't have the vibes. Doesn't have the vibes of it though. I need to scoot it to the side maybe. Oh yeah, that's the YouTube user Senti Williams lore. A conjoined creature made of so many hundreds of individuals, all conjoined for the great conjoining, I think, on a private jet. You're saying if it was aligned a bit better with free internet on the private jet. Yep, that's why we can never meet up in the real life. Not just for incredible security concerns, but also because there's a big old private jet where, you know, our dear friend is imprisoned, captured. I wonder how it would work to heist a private jet. That seems pretty secure. Alright, let's put down the thinness a little. Okay, like this, like this. Got that dog in him. Like this, and then there's like a comma shape. The comma shape is like this. Trying to put a dog nose on a bird. I wonder if this would be a really fun way to come up with fantasy creatures. I'm having a decent time of it. Okay. Does this all connect really well now? I think it got a little bit better. Just a little bit. And what else have we got? Should I try to put some of the spots, some of the whisker bits? That's part of the nose too. I do kind of hate looking at it. Yeah, I hate looking at it. You're saying you should keep working on your very real self-autobiography video. You said you were doing it a year ago. You also said that maybe you would have like a Discord reveal or something in February. I took a screenshot and everything. What month is it now, Williams? What month is it now? And you're saying, how do you kiss a man who has a stash? It tingles you every time you need help. Is it too soon to just like trim the stash to an even length? And then, hey, Colby! Everybody, Colby introduced me to the random animal generator. I'm getting pretty good so far, getting through this pretty well. Usually I don't finish drawings on stream, but I dare say I might be progressing. You're saying Jack's cheese. Oh my gosh. Yeah, how to kiss somebody with a mustache? You might just have to accept that some of the hairs are gonna be in your nose, and then make it comfortable for them. So yeah, I've got fishing cat, eastern bluebird head, red fox ears, that's a lucky one, that's a good one, rosy maple moth eyes. It would have been messed up if I had made them the size, like true to size. And then the blue tick hound is here for the nose, which I put on the beak, since I liked having the beak there already. Colby Jack's cheese, who is cheese? May I be cheese? You're having many mustaches. Let's find out what legs we're getting. Do I have hopes? Anteater. I could jive with that. I think I could jive with that. Let's say anteater. Anteater. Yes. Yes. Okay. They're really big and fuzzy and fluffy. Lots of options for these legs. Great photo references and angles. Yeah, this is gonna go great together. I'm feeling good. That's your profession. You steal cheese. I see. And then you're saying, what does that mean? Means I'm getting stolen away. Okay. There's like 2 or 3 messages in, and I'm already committing harassments and whatever. I'm so sorry. All right. He did peed with that creature. All right. Let's get some leg shapes. Anteater legs on a fishing cat body. When you got that body yaddy yaddy, you know? When you got it. Okay, so we get one shape like this, one shape like this. How does it line up? Maybe kind of like that. And then there's such a cute little foot. Okay, that gives the vibes of the anteater to me. That gives the vibes. Do. You like the little rider dude? The wonders of being on the collaborative canvas. I'm getting a little bit roasted for the art, and what else should it appear in the form of than this little dude? And then you're saying, why do I wish to be jacked? You're jacking it, you're the writer dude. Why do we randomly have reaction images in the background? Because he did peed, you know? He did. Did he peed? He did. Everybody look up on your Google, did he peed? And you'll find out that he did. It's crazy that I've been at this for probably over 3 years or something. What an excellent hangout spot, dare I say. Okay, what other shapes am I putting here? I don't really know what. So it's like fluffy. It's not a hoof, but it's taking up like the same amount. Okay. Like, what are an anteater's legs made of, really? Here's like this core portion. And then this other core portion, and then I guess it's got some hanging off bits. You're saying, oh no, he peed. But he's winning a #1 medal for being the best little creature who did he peed. There we go. And then, holy cow leg. Yeah, I'm looking at this picture of an anteater and I'm like, have I ever seen an anteater's front foot ever in my life? This is a crazy shape. This is bonkers. I think maybe the Vicks helped me breathe a little bit. Either that or I'm just pausing more between speaking, talking, all of that. Here's this leg, going like this. I've never really looked at an anteater's front legs before. I'm having a weird time of it. There's like 3 cloven blobs. 3 cloven blobs. How bizarre. Can't believe it's July already. Gay Wrath Month is upon us. I say that every year. But you know, if you've got a pride, you can also maybe have a wrath. There we go. Is this head connecting in a way that I would want it to? I don't know if this is gonna be a type of griffin in the end. I mean, I guess those would have wings or whatever. Alright, what other foot shall there be? Like this, several clawed toes, like 3 of them. Yeah. Does that look proper, I wonder? I don't know. Saying it looks like a damn vulture neck. What you looking at? #1 pisser. Don't they have like big claws? You could draw it like that. Talking about the pisser. You miss Jean-Luc Pissoir. You miss dating everything. Yeah. Should I just have a resolution to go gamer mode? There's lots to do, you know. The vulture neck. Are you trying to give me hints to raise up the head a little bit? Or are you trying to have me look at... Ah! I hate that I'm now able to identify this as a fan art of myself. Come on! Come on! But, okay. I'm going to be a gamer once again without being a pisser. Guys, take my word for this. Not a fan art of myself. Oh my gosh. Colby Jack also trying the random animal. I don't know. I don't know if you're still listening, but feel free to come by this shared canvas. Link in the description. I don't know if it's easy to draw in or not, but be in the shared canvas. The shared canvas, maybe. Okay, you're seeing purple. Is that bisexual lighting or trans? Trans or bisexual lighting? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna go to the festival after this. You're saying you might shower, so you're no longer stinky. I approve. I approve. Everybody get unstinky. I wonder if the front leg of an anteater is supposed to look like the head of a different animal. Alright, I feel like that's pretty decent. A decent start. And then finally, I noticed your good-hearted fan art. Right, good-hearted. I was all wondering about the feet, only to find out that I'm gonna draw 4 hands. 4 hands. Right now. Alright, let's look at baboon feet. Baboon Let's just look at images of a baboon. Well, I'm glad I'm not being assigned baboon butt-ass booty because it's really out there. Bright red. Okay. Maybe drawing 4 hands is not so bad because they have to rest somehow, you know? Oh, you're melting because you're a snowman and you're melting. No, your balls submerge yourself in ice. It should have been baboon cheeks. More like balloon cheeks if you've seen any of these. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was all going to town. I'm trying to figure out these feet. Let's go. Okay. My mom is beseeching me if I go to the festival, then do not go alone. Alright. I don't know how much festival I want since it goes on all night. I guess I would look for a live music and then eat sugar and then boogie down, I guess. Yeah. Alright, I guess those are the activities I would do. You're saying the cheeks remind me of bright red balls. We're really just saying anything. Bright red balls. Alright, let's erase this footy thing. And then we're gonna have awesome, excellent structures that I recognize from my human hand. Doo-doo-doo. You're saying you think we should just play Deltarune for 5 more hours, don't go anywhere. I mean, that is kind of tempting also. Wait a second, don't you have to sleep? Maybe say 5 more hours and things. You have to sleep. Here at some late time of the night. Alright, here's a thumb. Here's a pad of a hand that goes into a little bit of this. And then here are these excellent paws. You're saying, what is sleep? Also, no you don't. Interesting. Very, very cool things. Full gameplay chapter 5. And if I did do some, it would be either me beating the Titan again or trying to beat Gerson because that's where I'm at. Could do Mecha Chameleon. That's tempting. You're saying it's the weekend tomorrow, so you don't have to do nothing. See, now that's beautiful to hear. What am I looking at? Man. Now I'm getting left out of all of the things that my family is doing. They're eating at a Filipino restaurant since they're all on the same side of town for that eye doctor appointment. Gosh! Okay, here's a finger. I sure hope we all get to hang out tomorrow, since it's been a while. Me and my family. Alright, here's a little bamboo pinky. Did I say bamboo or baboon? I guess it's recorded. And they have some gnarly nails. Fingernails much like ours. Wow. The hands on this thing. The hands on this thing. You lost your bet on DraftKings. Your bullying works and I drew 80 lines. This is not because of the bullying. This concept just meshes really well with me, I swear. I swear. You're saying I won't be Gerson accepted because I'm the pisser. Oh! Oh. Colby, are you still here? What if we went to the rec center and tried to beat Gerson? What if? What if? I mean, I guess it's only open for a few more hours, so maybe if this were a mission of a day, we would want to get there earlier in the day. Okay, you lost your bet on DraftKings. What did you bet on? What'd you bet on? By the end, it'll be 1.4 lines, because the undos count as a negative line. You're saying Colby is possibly taking a shower. How dare! Kobe, why are you showering? I miss you. uh, I, I love harassing people. I love harassing. You're saying you bet? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you were betting against me. Drawing all the line. Okay. That's usually a pretty safe bet, yeah. You're saying how dare you shower? The audacity. You're saying that's why you don't shower ever. Fine. Fine, I should acknowledge showering as an essential part of, I don't know, being in public, you know. Touching grass type stuff, disgusting. In fact. Okay, so it's like 3. And then here's another one. And then here's another one. It's not really doing it. I'm a little low energy. Will I be at a festival? I don't know. You're saying you use so many products, but girls haven't told you how good you smell in a long time. Oh my gosh. Oh. That's one of the small essential parts of attention or something, you know. Should this little wrist be very small? Alright. I guess let's start with the overall shape. The overall shape is, let's erase a bunch of stuff. I'm not doing that many undos, I swear. Overall shape is like this, with like one thumb tucked in or something. Let's draw some things. This and this. Okay, well that is kind of a baboon hand foot. I keep seeing YouTube shorts about the Netflix live action Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 2 and how much of a travesty it is. You're saying that's awful, it's creeping you out with the hand on the foot. You can smell you through the screen from before and it's making you abstract. You hate that one. The small one sucks. Like the wrist one. Yeah, yeah. I thought maybe this would be a really magnificent looking creature when we first started this out, because it was starting out pretty Griffin adjacent, honestly. Kind of Griffin adjacent. Alright, well from a distance it's not, from a distance maybe it's not too bad. Or, oh okay, the live adaptation you were saying. Hate it, sucks, awful, yeah. I keep seeing what they've done to Toph. They had a rock hit her that was just like bent at her through the air. At Toph? The greatest airbender of all time, not even in a hectic or chaotic situation. Am I saying the right type of bender? Greatest earthbender? God damn it. Pumafo is saying you're talking shampoo, beard shampoo, aftershave, Sasquatch soap bars, body wash, bear oils, balms, aloe face moisturizer, scented body moisturizer, scented deodorant, foot powder, body powder, and cologne. Wow, it's a lot, yeah. Hydration time. Chat, go drink water. Ooh, is the water next to me still good? Or has it been a really long time and it's suspicious now? Man, bear, pig, you smell like the perfume department at the mall. I've accidentally said that Toph is the greatest airbender of all time, huh? The Avatar. Yeah, Toph deserves to get Avatar powers for a day, why not? Why are you, Pac-Man, eating my creature's butt? Don't do that, that's my creature. Oh my god. You're doing this. We're figuring out the tail next. It's a Vicuna tail. What does that mean? I don't know, Vicuna. Wow, it's like It's almost a llama. I've never seen one of these before. They have such pretty eyes and eyelashes. Wow! Okay, the tail is really short and fluffy and cute. You're saying Avatar, say no more. No! I forgot that this lore was part of our streams when I tried to start talking about this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. So fluffy. Fluffing up to here. Very awesome. Super fluffy. A cute little tail. Yeah, the hands are crazy. The drink the still water. The brain-eating amoebas can't get you if you have no brain. What did I do? What did I do to be so roasted? Ah! Hello, Colby, are you back? Are you back? I know you've just sent a message, but like back from showering. Are you so fresh? Are you so fresh now? Should we try to play Deltarune together at the rec center sometime? You're back! Deltarune at the rec center, perhaps. It seems like a comfy place to maybe do that. And, yeah, I don't know the level of comfiness. I guess it's ideal to have a table or something. Thinking about it? Okay. And then, drink the still water. Don't get too microplastics. Just skip right to the macroplastics. You eat styrofoam, and you should too. You once stabbed yourself with a lead pencil and could still see the lead stain under you. I hope that your skin would eject it out eventually. Alright, we've gotten a Vicuna tail, because that's awesome. What kind of coat shall we have? Golden tortoise beetle. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. There's many fluffy and feathery things. Golden tortoise beetle? So I should just make this thing look like solid gold? Solid gold, maybe with some yellowy underparts. You're gonna kick Gerson's ass. I'm gonna learn. I swear. I'm gonna take turns, but I'm also gonna learn. Lead poisoning. You're saying your looks maxing by pheromone mogging in the gym. You go to the sweatiest guys and let their pheromones rub onto you. You're Twitter maxing with your terminology. Just straight up shiny and a carapace. I mean, the rest of the body was already determined. I mean, this doesn't say any, I mean, we should probably figure out all these last three at once, right? Coat, color, extra. Color, fire skink. Extra colorful stripes. The last three seem to be closely related. What if I look at a fire skink? Fire skink. Reptile. Okay, so it's sort of black and looks a little bit like it has sick flames on it. Does beetle coat, if the color is not gold, does beetle coat just mean that I add beetle wings? I like how the randomness is making me decide the logic. You just call me a skink. Will we play Deltarune for 6-7 hours? I don't know. You're saying, what is a skink? What is a stink? Why does skink sound like a slur? Well, it's a reptile, and it has a cool flame edition. We should. Let's play another Gartic Phone one of these times. It's been a while since I've seen this image for whatever goddamn reason. Do they even say God in Avatar ever? Similar to skank and stink and kink. Similar to all of those. Saying beetle is just carapace, you think. Carapace. But I'm looking at the golden beetle. Look at the golden beetle. I don't know if I know how to interpret that thing. And like making the coat into that, you know? You write a lot and you're putting yourself in timeout. I don't know. Drinking lemonade? I approve. Lemonade. Okay. Aren't there gods in Avatar too? Avatar, the Avatar with the girl Avatar? I mean, they're spirits. And they might have had like a local god. Or something in myths and legends, but they mostly don't. I want to say they mostly don't use that terminology, right? Mostly spirits. Would this be awesome if it were very golden? Wow, I need to unsubscribe from Temu emails. They are loading me up. I could make it so that it was like a bunch of golden beetles. Chat, is it healthy to drink lemonade at 2:30 a.m.? Well, not having eaten anything the whole day, fuck it, me ball. Could you also have like a jar of peanut butter? I'm not really adding the best nutritional suggestions, but that's really nutrient dense, natural or hyper-processed. And then lemonade means something else internationally, right? Over here it means lemon juice, water, and sugar, right? All mixed together in a refreshing icy lemon drink. You add ice. But I know in other countries it's like a carbonated drink, maybe specifically a Sprite. Coat. I guess I can try to make it a coat. We'll say. In the show, they do revere some of the gods in a godlike fashion, but I don't think they use the term god. Right? Incredibly processed. Lemon juice, water, sugar. There isn't a smidge of lemon in it. You are drinking something. You're drinking something. Oh, I'm all out of layers for now. Alright. Could I do carapace? Maybe? There's like a shape. It's like a hat. What else am I looking at? Some kind of hat shape on this beetle. Yeah, maybe I need to flip it to really look at it. Could learn more about bugs. They revere the spirits. You're saying the lemon part of the lemonade comes from the fact that the sugary juice saw lemon at some point in the production process. I see. So like no lemon chunks. Trying to edit this, trying to flip it around. And there we have a hat shape. Okay. So this carapace goes sort of over our creature's head. I don't know if that makes for attractive shape language and design and all of that. There's one part of a carapace. And another part might go over the leg like that. Yeah, I don't think I can really make anything good looking out of that. Due to interpreting this, I would either have to color all of this thing gold, maybe? Because the idea of that excited me. You gotta follow your heart with these things. And then I could maybe include some fire skink stripes and whatever. The fire skink already has colorful stripes. That's something. You're saying that lemonade is clogging your kidneys and you're not going to get heartburn. It's just yellow sugar and you love it. The lemon comes from the photo in the label. Yeah. What even is a lemon? A concept? You can re-roll it if it's too hard. You don't have to do it. The gold appeals to me. I'm interpreting. Am I able to do some color on a drawing? It's been forever. Let's look at fire skink coloration a little bit. For the stripes, for the colorful stripes, you could do the avatar tattoos. That's pretty brilliant. Pretty brilliant, dare we say. And we do dare. Okay. Colorful stripes. Like on a fiery skink. Hey. Hey. Who's put a triangle here? Come on. Whose triangle is this? Hey. What's the big idea? Putting a triangle here. Am I freezing my application? Is it almost time for me to boogie, to go, to skedaddle? It's freezing. The program. My beloved program. You're saying we truth and dare. Chat. Put some metal rip here or something. Editor, put cool shit here. Most excellent, in fact. What if I duplicate this? Reloading it. You're saying we gotta play Deltarune for hours. Oh my nose. Oh my god. If life gives you lemons, you can bite into it and get a high dose of vitamins. It's hard on the outside though. No idea who manufactures them, but they aren't doing a good job at it. Very interesting. And you know, we know your origin. And so intelligent design is really your thing, dare I say. Is anyone here active on chess.com and want the smoke? Oh my gosh. I used to be good at chess. I'm no longer good at chess. I used to be winning a championship of chess. Now I forgot how to play the chess. Okay. Okay. Pretty cool. So there are some stripes. I do like how there's a real animal that does the awesome rad racing stripes for fire and general awesomeness. That's just a great design thing to happen. You'll say, did you know Deltarune Chapter 5 can unclog noses with 100% accuracy? You could play some chess. You could play. You should get back into chess, and some tournaments cash out like 25k. I mean, if I had kept playing since the first game, since the first grade that is, when I was winning a championship or whatever against the middle schoolers and whatnot, then maybe this would be feasible, but I don't think I've got it in me. You're saying your username is the same, Buffo on chess.com. Very beautiful. Time to get social. What is chess? I think you typoed an S in place of an E and is cheese plus another E at the end. The power of chess friendship. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Did this thing... Have I broken this thing again? I hope not. I'm just dragging stuff around, hoping it's not broken. Alright, here is a color. I don't think I ever developed a process for coloring stuff. At least a good one, at least one that I like. You're saying friends request. You're a grandmaster. Call me grandmaster the way I'm old as fuck. Dude. This brings me joy. You shall play chess. You shall unlock the secrets of playing chess. Yeehaw. Woohoo, bitches. Yay. Let's get outline on this to make it an awesome golden creature. McDonald, the guy in that video who's a professional chess player and scares the chess kid. You know the video. I don't know the video. If I look up what you've typed exactly, will I find the video? Here's a little coloration in the feet. And then hopefully I can start putting some shading or something to make it more golden. I do like that idea. Oh, you're showing me the video. I get to see it. Why, thank you. Check out the key to the indoor doors in my house as this thing loads. Hey, have I seen this clip before? I hope so. Look at this child's enormous head full of knowledge. Very good. There's an animated version? Well, from the look of how this thing is loading, maybe I've only got enough Wi-Fi to load one of them. I'm clicking it. You're being fucked up. Heck yeah, dude. Wait, what? You're not Rusty? Did you just invite Macdilla to chess.com and then start getting thrashed instantly? Well, hey, it's like that sounds healthy. Probably. It's how you gonna get your skills honed or anything if you never get absolutely thrashed by specifically Macdilla. Oh god, the eyes on this thing. Oh my god. Alright. I definitely want this one to load if only one of them can load. No. 12 world champion. Grandmaster. Aaron is fine. I love the emphasis on this guy's face. Oh my god. Ha! The light changing. The overly detailed face in contrast to the oh my gosh. You're saying just reported for copyright violations. It's the end. It's the end of the channel. It's been nice knowing you guys. It's been nice knowing you guys. I'm gonna get a strong email again, aren't I? That shit was very cool just now. Lagged out as it was. The I think I remember this kid's frightened face, you know? You're saying, is this the third strike? Watch out. Watch out. I've already had stern emails from Disney, and also Warner Brothers. And then, you know, naturally Sebastian Wolf Materia Collective is gonna email you whenever you play a Deltarune and post it to the internet, so watch out about that. You also reported it feels good to give your part to this cause. I will remember you. Will you remember me? Hey. Okay. I don't know. I wonder if I am keeping with the spirit of the random animal generator with doing it like this. But it was a little bit confusing on how to do it. A coat of beetle, a coat of scales. How do we do it? The beetle does not appear to have scales. Yellow. You're saying you work at YouTube. You can tell the CEO to delete the channel. Oh my gosh, the whole channel. Not even rewatchable in any capacity. I wonder if I still have a copy of my favorite videos. You know what? Nothing's permanent, so I should make sure I still have a copy of my favorite videos. It's like 5 of them. Yeah, 5 of them, I think. That's kind of highballing it. 5 favorite videos. And then one of them is like already on my computer because it's a draft and I never published it. Alright. Is that pretty much it? I fucked it. Okay. We have to close up one last part. I thought that was almost closed up. You're saying give it a coat of arms. Ooh, like the creature? The creature over here? This monster reminds you so much of Kippo. It's giving the monkey antagonist heavy. Oh my. Upload to Steven Universe Lost Media. Where should I upload it to though? I thought of making it accessible on a Google Drive, but those things run out of space so quickly. I don't know, I might have already put some of it on a Google Drive. The Steven Universe Lost Media, indeed. When will we begin the 12-hour Deltarune playthrough? You're saying in 20 minutes. Thank you, my new managers. Oh my gosh. Oh my days. Okay. Use all of this. Wow. And then this is an excellent base for things to get very golden. With pitch dark eyes of a rosy moth. That's some good stuff. It's really cool that they have so many named animals in this thing. Pitch dark eyes. Deltarune Streamathon that only ends when part 6 drops. You know, considering my skill level at games, straight up maybe. That could just be a normal size playthrough for me. Let's keep this coloration on this nose too, maybe. Alright. And then putting a little black dog nose on all of this is giving like Jake the dog in coloration or whatever. Bye Bumblefour. Thanks for spreading the joy of chess, I guess. You're waiting for Patreon links. You were gonna do your homework, but the stream is going 4 hours strong. Guess you're dropping out. Wait, what the heck? Don't drop out of school. Drop out of stream. It's the only way. It's the only way. You're saying you will watch me beat the Titan on YouTube. Uncensored, not clickbait. Oh my goodness. You're saying you're the #1 bestest gamer. Yay. Hooray. Me when I'm the #1 bestest gamer. Woo. Woohoo. Hey. Weekend stuff, huh? Weekend. You're saying I didn't. Did I not finish chapter 4? I did. I finished the chapter, but then I reset my save so I could look at the cool secrets. And I felt like I didn't have enough save slots, so I saved over the ending, because I was like, there's totally enough time to replay this before the next chapter comes out. And I just didn't do that. So that's the situation right now. You remember me beating the Titan? Yeah, and I gotta beat it again. Yeah. Sorry, not to appear that I'm addicted to beating it or anything, but I have to beat it again. And then you're saying, can you give this Chupacabra some irises? It's freaking me out. But look at the eyes that it's based off of. I can put some, so it's supposed to have eyes like this thing. I can put some fluff around it maybe. But, does this thing have an iris? Ooh. It kind of looks like it, yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna make it look any better, but I think it has that. Yeah. I think it does. Wow. Okay. Slightly a different color, more blue, more gray, like this. Yeah, I don't know if that helps. I don't know if that... Are you sure? I feel like with interpretation I could change that back. Put some shiny bits around here. Okay. There's some irises now. Yeah. Based on the reference images, I might have to make the eyes even bigger, which is crazy. Someone get Aang out of here. Oh, I said in hyperbole, hypothetically. In reality. I love that thing. Wherever it may be. Oh my gosh. How much gold do I want to put on this? You're saying it looks uncanny for some reason. No, I mean for all the reasons, yeah. There's a lot of reasons. There's, how many reasons have we got that this thing looks uncanny? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, a full 11 reasons that this thing looks uncanny. Yeah. Yeah. You're saying I should draw the 6 billion hexagon things? Much to consider. Much to consider on this. I've now been streaming for a total of like, yeah. Wow. Alright, well the clock on this thing says 3 hours. 3 hours. So this has been, this has been a big one. And I'm very happy to hang out and draw this, yeah. Yeah. I should make a griffin sometime, since I was so full of joy that maybe this could be a griffin. And now it just looks like it would crawl very quickly towards you in the night. It's a joke. You gotta play Deltarune. It's been 6 hours. Good time to start the Deltarune stream in Chicago time. And hello to Crystal Palm. Have you ever seen the random animal generator? We generate the, what have we got? The base and the head and the ears and the eyes and the nose and the legs and the feet and the tail and the coat and the color and the colorful stripes. So I'm gonna just like save this for later, maybe. Save this for later. I think I'm wrapping it up because I had 1/4 of a Dutch pancake, but maybe I want more things. Okay. You're saying you're the one that suggested this? Oh my dear. Well, I've gotten suggested it again in my short ass memory. There we go! There we go! A second time in my short ass memory! Oh, you're saying what about the Deltarune? Straight up personing it. I do want to play a Deltarune. What have I got going on, like, next weekend or anything? I don't think it's anything. I don't know. You gotta solve the ARG to find the Deltarune stream. Someone tell you, is it your Wi-Fi or is the stream glitching a bit? It is probably glitching a bit. I'm all opening a billion things on this device. Yeah. Ooh, now time for a banana bread making stream. I mean, I could probably reveal some banana bread. I don't know. It's always tempting to do a little bit of a real life location kind of a stream these days because that seems like it could be fun. You're saying, you've forgotten to say it because there's like one stream every blue moon, but you want me to rap whatever nonsense so you can make a sick remix out of it and turn me into the next rap star. Oh, I had like a rhyme. I had a rhyme that I wanted help remixing. Like, well, I guess if I want help remixing it, then maybe it's not as exciting. But it's like this old idea that I had in my booklet of old ideas that were bad. I had like recorded it and everything, and cooked an egg for it. I'm trying to find where I wrote this down. You're saying, The screenshot sort of destroyed the delicate balance it had. Oh, with the stream? Oh. Banana bread like banana sandwich. They'll pop up like Dr. Pepper guy and hand you a pepper and leave. Pumpernickel bread. Swimming through a sea of bone marrow. Jaro the rapper is real. Jaro is the next to the rapper. It is fun to talk really fast. And you're asking if I have a fursona? No, but I keep meeting cool people who have fursonas. So I'm like, there's so many options, but what if I just tried like several and then like figured one out, you know? You're saying if you don't stream the Rune of the Delta now, we'll have to make you stream for like 9 hours. It would be Gerson. It would be me trying to beat Gerson. Gerson! Let me just open this up to see if it still works. I do need a break and all of that, and perhaps to go see Colby for clingy reasons, maybe. I thought you were saying it would be girthy. Gerson! Gerson! Yeah, I really started overthinking personas because I'm like, well, what thing represents me, you know? And then I don't like know myself well enough. You're saying Gerson was just confirmed as an unbeatable boss set as a joke by Toby the Fox. Oh my gosh. Okay. If I open this, right, do I still have to buy the next chapter? Probably. I think so. I think, yeah. But I wasn't keeping track of that specifically. But I remember that was the thing, like all of the next parts were available for purchase. Wow, guys. I'm just trying to play a Deltarune, but it's updating my entire Steam. Why would they do that? Gerson. Okay, you're saying your persona is Gerson. You asked Toby to make it, and he said yes. He says, and then you're saying, I feel like you're one of those silly little foxes with the big old ears. I appreciate that. Like a fennec. Like a fennec. Interesting. You're saying, isn't it an update? Is it? Well, if you've played it, then you would know. Toby added you to Undertale. You're what he basically amalgams from. Very honorable. Very noble. Is this going to show all of my personal informations? Because when I open a new thing on the stream, it loves doing that. I better make my face really big so that, okay. Okay, I don't think it's showing all of my personal informations. It's just showing that there's a massive Steam sale. And my bestie, who I thought of as somebody who touched grass and was serious more than me, I don't know, was buying a bunch of stuff from the Steam sale. Give the credit card details. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Oh, okay. So it just says play chapter 5. That's great. Oh! Wait, so even though I've reset my saves, how does that work? Did I still have a finished save? What does that mean? Does this work differently than I thought it would? Well, it's acting a little bit frozen or something. I saved in a different slot. I thought I saved over it, legitimately. Play chapter 5. Cool. Dude, I have 4 slots, I think. And you're saying Toby Fox is your dad. Your real name is Crystal Fox. He put you in his game Rune Delta. You're the final big bad. Everyone says touch grass. And but no one asks if grass is okay with this. You four slots. You're summoning the steam crash through your prayers. The stream crash. Okay. Yeah. This is what I was talking about, guys. Completion file not found. And see, that was interesting though, that it still went in there. Yeah. Third slot. Okay. The 3 slot. It's also kind of been long enough that, you okay? Are you okay, Chris? It's been long enough that I'm, like, not sure how much I remember. Let's get some proper audio in my ear. Chris, what are you doing? Chris, what are you even doing? You don't look so good, Chris. Am I just moving a Chris around? Where am I? Is this really the start of Deltarune Chapter 5? Do I have enough saves about it? Your eyes wander over the face in the mirror. You quickly look away. Who is that? Guess I don't remember that, but did I look at it? Cactus, a lone bud is blooming. Bathroom's locked. You can hear the computer struggling. There's a photo album of past festivals. We can look. You and your brother eating candy apples together. Your mom and your dad nuzzling noses as king and queen. King and queen of the festival. You and Noel. The book went shut. You can hear the stickiness of the keyboard. It's normal. I swear it's normal. Ah, alright, that's not the bathroom. Wait, is Sans boning our mom? Sans! Green apple shampoo. You wonder if Susie would recognize you if you changed to a different fruit. Deodorant cupboard. Open. Even though your body is still weak and overexerted, will you still make it your priority to look at deodorant? Pizza flavored deodorant with a cartoon mascot. Pizza! Gotta smell good means not looking inside. Well, what's the other one then? Open it. What? Good. I want to know. Don't gotta smell. Wow, Chris really refuses to put on deodorant. We flush the toilet. Chris, could you be a dear and put some toast on? Yeah? Thank you, dear. And don't forget to put honey on it, okay, honey? What? You put the toast in the microwave toaster and set it to toast. It'll take 10 seconds for the toast to be done. How does this work? Remarkable. You looked at the toaster. Doing this somehow makes the toast take longer to finish. Dude, is Sans in your room? Honey toast. What? You took the toast out and carefully put the honey on it. You got the honey toast. Cool. Could we keep it? You gave Toriel the toast. Thank you for the honey, honey. Chris, how did you sleep last night, honey? Just been going around. And honestly, I need a refresh on the chapters. Terrible? Yeah, why not be honest, terrible? I see. I should have suspected you were upset. There's only about 80% as much honey on this as normal. Oh. Got a bit carried away last night, didn't I? We were locked out. You were way too loud. How about we were locked out? Huh? Chris, is that some sort of joke? You know where I hide the extra house key. Sorry for possessing your kid. Sorry for possessing your kid. I was surprised to find the house empty when I came home at 7. I tried calling you straight away, but your phone, I could not get through to it. Chris, did you take the IC charger? You know it does not work. Anyhow, I was very worried. I was about to go looking for you. But Mr. Sands told me he saw you and Susie, well, you know, hanging out. And, well, he convinced me perhaps I should leave you be. Sands. Well, the festival is later today, is it not? A shame Asriel could not be here to go with you. You two had so much fun at those together. You would win so many whistles and toys, which I had to, hide because you two and your father made so much noise. You're too cute. Just a little while before we go to bring Asriel home. Oh, wonder if it would be nice to surprise him early. Appear suddenly at his dormitory. What would he think? Just a crazy thought. Whoa. And then over in the chat you're saying there's many photos in there, read them all. And then we're cursing Sans. Do we set the toast to be toasted and then toast with a toast? I'm not speed running. Because of you two fucks dancing all night I couldn't sleep. Then we missed Toriel hyper mode. Did I miss Toriel hyper mode? Couch Sleepy Toriel is the cutest. The cutest. Would Susie go to the festival with us? I don't even know. Wow. The lighting is all different. Your dad is here. You're saying, where are the guns in this game? Great question. You're asking if we can steal a car? I think so. Probably. Some dude can bone your mom, so we better be able to steal a car. You're gonna go back to Undertale and do a genocide run just to fuck with him. This is a really funny relationship to have with Sans the skeleton. Gonna make his brother turn to dust. Sans the skeleton with your mom. And you're saying, what did you just say about your mom? I'm saying she's getting with Mr. Sans. Devastating work. Yeah. So that's like a canon thing that happens in this game. Your mom specifically. You're saying you shouldn't. The virus didn't deserve that. Oh, yeah. Item stat cell. Ah, what the hell? Starting this with HP down. Sure, I mean, I guess. That makes sense. And the Gristic turns into your mom, man. Oh my god! Oh my god! There's only 2 money. If I call the phone from at home, if you call the home from at home, then that's what it does. Okay. So Papyrus says food poisoning you with spaghetti. Um, I gotta get going, but it's nice to know that I can start this save, even if I don't remember what happened exactly. Glad I didn't do too many things in here. Doesn't look like I can find a save pretty quickly, so we'll just go bloop. So that's pretty good. My face freaking hurts, so I'm gonna blast. I'm gonna blast, and then my face is not gonna hurt anymore. Thanks for joining in. Let's start a proper Deltarune stream one of these times. My face hurts. My face hurts. Have a good rest of your night, everybody. What about the 14-hour Deltarune stream? My face hurts. My face hurts. I don't know from what. I'm gonna go figure that out. Have a good rest of your night. And I'm glad we all got to witness cute couch sleepy tutorial all together. What an excellent way to cleanse my eyes from the creature we just randomly generated. That was pretty good. Alright,